Good morning, everybody. Well, this is the start of day 24. I've crossed the Natahela River, crossed the bridge right over there, and I've come across and getting ready to head up out of the gorge that direction. So heard it's a pretty good effort. 5.9 miles of climbing from about 1,700 feet to about 4,700 feet. So a lot of uphill today. Starting out without my knee bands on because I've got a lot of irritation on the back side of my knees. There's so I'm worried about continuing to do some skin damage where I'm going to end up with some wounds that'll then take a longer time to cure. So right now I am going to take it easy. If it looks like I need them, what I'm going to do is I've got a pair of my liner socks that are pretty thin and threadbare. I went and bought at the outfitter here another couple of pair, and I will cannibalize one of them to hopefully maybe provide a little sleeve that the back side of that knee band can go in and maybe give my skin a little bit of something else to rub on besides that kind of that nasty material with the Velcro in it. So anyway, looking forward to it. Should be the next 2 days should be beautiful, and then the rain should start coming in, I think, on Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday I should get pretty close to Fontana, depending upon how well I do today. Getting started a little bit late. It's almost 10 o'clock. So anyway, let's go hike on. Well, so far the climb up out of the NOC has not been bad. Good trail, steep in places, but really pretty good workout. I find myself getting stronger in that I don't necessarily go faster, but I take less time when I have to stop to catch my breath, and I do that less often. Pretty close to a place called Grassy Gap. Not quite there yet. Ran into a guy who said that's where I'm going to over there. That's the top. There is a campsite up there that I might stop at, or I may go down to Sassafras Gap. I haven't decided. Depends on what time I get there. But I got to work my way over there yet. What a beautiful day today. Thank you, God, for creating such a wonderful place for us. Anyway, see you later. All right. The other side's the jump off. Then this, they call the jump up, since we're climbing up the other side. Not quite as spectacular as the jump off was. Been a good hike up, and still got a lot more climbing to do. All right, so we stayed last night down there. It's a long way down there. Cool views though. Very nice. Very nice. What a beautiful day to hike. Hey, actually any day you're hiking is a beautiful day. Hey everybody, this is Big Bird here with a recap of day 24. Stayed last night down at Natahela Outdoor Center. Actually, is one of the vendors that had quote-unquote cabins, which turned out to be the walk-in basement of somebody's house, and it's okay. Decent accommodations. No washer and dryer, so I ended up washing my clothes in the bathtub, a little bit of dish soap. I was surprised how dirty they were. Almost didn't. I'm glad I did now. And then dried them next to an electric base heater. So anyway, I was able to stay out of the rain last night. Today's hike, I did a 5.9, but it was all uphill. First half of it was not bad. Good switchbacks, good trail. Second half reminded me of being back in Georgia again. A lot of crossing over rock slides and a lot of just straight up grinding, up, 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 and up. But once you got done, it's like, man, that was a good cardio workout. You know, those days of going to the gym and working out for 45 minutes and going back to work. This was 6 hours of good cardio grinding, and but you know what? It feels good. I feel alive. I feel alive. Wow, I didn't expect to get emotional over that. So I stopped 0.9 short of Sassafras Gap shelter. I paid the price for that because I tanked up with enough water at the last spring to make sure I had water for tonight. Other people that have walked by are like, oh man, I wish I could stay here, but I have no water. So I paid the price in hauling the water up, about 1.5 liters, so that I had enough to drink tonight and for dinner, and then just to get me back down to 0.9 to the shelter in the morning. I can refuel up with water. But honestly, I got tired of showing up at the shelters late because I'm a slow hiker, and there are really never any good spots to camp at the shelters for tents, and not even for hammocks. Great hammock spots here where I'm at now, great tent sites. So I think once I get to the Smokies, I may get my hammock back and plan my stops away from the shelter. Sometimes it's nice to be able to be around people you know, or just sometimes to be around people. But there's sure a lot better campsites on the top of the balds and in the gaps where you can get some flat spots, and nothing worse than trying to sleep canted and on a side angle where you're constantly trying to straighten your body all night to keep from sliding to the side of the tent off of your mat. So anyway, I'm looking forward to a nice flat spot tonight. I haven't done it yet, initiated a fire. I've been at some campsites where people have had them. I just might do it tonight. I just might have a little fire, if nothing else, to keep some of these bugs and mosquitoes and gnats away, because they are hatching and they are out. Anyway, enough of my rambling. That's the end of day 24. Tomorrow, if I remember right, let me grab my cheat sheet here. Looking at things, I think tomorrow I've got one bald, a lot of downs, then some backups and some downs, and then Jacob's Ladder to Brown Fork Gap Shelter. Tomorrow is it's a 10-mile day tomorrow with Jacob's Ladder. So yeah, I was pretty much committed to swim bald or Kiowa bald for tonight, but I'll take swim. It's a little bit lower in elevation, won't be quite so cold. And then wow, Jacob's Ladder tomorrow. I can't wait to tell you about it. Anyway, everybody have a good night, and see you tomorrow. As always, hiking on.